The UFC has lost one of its prime main events of October, with Charles Oliveira losing out against Rafael Fiziev, with Rafael Fiziev being the one that has pulled out of this bout. And this is a loss, man. This is a fucking loss. I was looking forward to this one, and I thought Fiziev was going to knock out Oliveira. I thought it was going to be the end of the Bronx, but have no fear, the Bronx is still here. I'm going to be talking about the lightweight division as well a little bit in this fight, but I've had a little look-see down the rankings, and there's a few opponents that we can kind of go to. So I want to start off with Max Holloway. I don't think Max Holloway is going to take this fight simply because I saw somewhere Max Holloway won't be ready till next year. Holloway fought in, what was it, July, I think it was? So he's probably been out about 2 months. You know, Hiker Holloway, short notice Holloway, if you all remember that, used to, you know, probably be a little bit less injury prone. I think the weight cutting has caught up to Holloway over the years a lot. I don't like that gap in my fucking hair. Holloway definitely, I don't think Holloway will take this fight simply because I think he's kind of been injured the last few whiles. So Holloway's kind of off the list. Arman Tsarukyan is another one that I would love to see. Do I think Tsarukyan will take the fight? No, but it brings me on to the next point of what I want to see the UFC do. I want to see the UFC offer Justin Gaethje an offer. First of all, that's the first offer I would make, is Justin Gaethje. You got fucking slept and submitted by this guy. You need to prove yourself before we can trust you against Ilya. That's number one. And if Justin Gaethje turns down saying, I deserve my title shot, I deserve this, you immediately make that call and say, you have lost all hope of getting a title shot with a short notice win against Rafael Fiziev getting slept by Max Holloway a year ago. You have lost any hope of that happening now. You're turning down a Charles Oliveira. You're back of the fucking line. Oh, hello, Dan Hooker rematch. Oh, hello, Paddy Pimblett. Oh, hello, Arman Tsarukyan. Which brings me on to Paddy Pimblett. I don't think they're going to offer Paddy Pimblett this fight, simply because I think Paddy Pimblett is probably too fat right now. Because I remember there was like a rumor of him fighting Fiziev. There was a rumor of him fighting Fiziev in... No, not Fiziev, sorry, Gaethje. There was a rumor of him fighting Gaethje on the Dricus versus Hamzat card. Dricus was like, yeah, go main event. You know, Gaethje Pimblett, sick fight. And Pimblett was like, Pimblett was like, no way am I going to be fighting fucking, you know, in August. This is not going to happen. So I don't think Paddy Pimblett's going to be ready. I want to see Paddy Pimblett in there before the end of the year. I want to see him on the, you know, the MSG card would be sick. You know, see him on the December card. It's going to be interesting because I've seen rumors of Dan Hooker versus Arman Tsarukyan being, you know, the main event of Qatar. I can see it. Dan Hooker is no stranger to travelling far, so I can absolutely see Dan Hooker taking that fight. I think Arman Tsarukyan will take that fight. There's like beef there, so they don't like each other. There's a storyline there. I would love to see Arman versus Dan Hooker. I would fucking love that fight. I think that is an incredible fight. It's going to have such a build-up. They absolutely hate each other. Qatar main event, you know, Arman Tsarukyan, you know, he's does a lot of work in Dubai, so he's not going to have a problem acclimating. You know, Dan Hooker's fought in Dubai as well. He's fought Makhachev in Abu Dhabi, so no stranger to that part of the world. I know Qatar is different, obviously, but still, they're kind of used to that area. So I would love to see that scrap. I would love to fucking see that. I think Arman would, you know, 50-45 him. It wouldn't be competitive. But that brings me on to the next thing. If Gaethje says no, then you go to Arman Tsarukyan. And if he says no, we have a matchup. We have a matchup. You book Gaethje versus Arman Tsarukyan. You said, fuck both of yous. We called on you and you bottled it. There you go. Fight it out to see who maybe might be next. Because Ilya might not be here by then. We'll see who might be the, you know, who deserves the title shot next year, in a year from now. You fucking bottled it. Good luck. And you know, what do you do with Ilya? Bro, that dude doesn't want to fight. That dude doesn't want to fight, okay? I saw rumors, I made a video on it saying he won't be in back till like March, which is a fucking disgrace. Ilya Topuria is bottling GOAT status, if I'm being completely honest with you. The dude needs to fight. And like, let's be honest here. Let's not act like Topuria deserved his title shot. He beat Josh Emmett. And Yair Rodriguez finished him a few months before. Y'all remember that? Yair Rodriguez finished Josh Emmett and Ilya Topuria didn't. Am I the only one that you know, that resonates with? Am I the only one that thinks because Topuria got a title shot of beating Josh Emmett, who was coming off a loss, I believe, to Yair Rodriguez, that's how he gets a title shot? But Arman Tsarukyan beats Charles Oliveira, who's the number one contender, in his last fight. So if you're comparing both the last fights, who deserves what? Now, I know Shuriken pulled out, but man, look at the division. Look at the division. Do you want to see Justin Gaethje fight next? Is that what you fucking want? He doesn't deserve it. Stop spamming the unlimited title shot glitch. I hope Tom Aspinall... I'm getting seriously angry. I hope Tom Aspinall fucking lays Cyril Gane out so bad in the first round to prove a point. To prove a point that you can't just fucking spam the unlimited title shot glitch and expect a different result every time. You have to work your way up the ladder. Okay, now that's me saying here, and then Arman deserves a title shot, I don't know. But I'm just saying, at least Gane beat Volkov. At least Gane beat Volkov. That's all I'm going to say. Next in line, Renato Moicano put his name in the mix. Don't think Moicano will get it. But the UFC is at that stage now where they just need a fight. That's an all Brazilian, fight. It's in Brazil as well, I believe. Maybe they might do that. Maybe they might not. I wouldn't like to see it. But I actually think Mateus Gamrot will get this fight. I genuinely believe that. I think Mateus Gamrot is going to get this fight. Why do I think Gamrot's going to get this fight? Because I feel like Gamrot will just be the one to say, oh, fucking, I don't care, I'll take it. And I feel like Gamrot, they'll probably just offer it to Gamrot. Gamrot's a winnable fight. I feel like Charles would still beat Gamrot. I don't think Gamrot would beat him. I don't think Gamrot would have the kind of defense on the ground. He's got good control, Gamrot. I feel like Charles would have him on the striking. First of all, I think Charles would actually knock him out, for being honest. But even when Gamrot gets him down, I don't think Mateus Gamrot is an elite level. He's got good grappling. Dan Hooker was able to get back up off his takedowns. I still think Charles Oliveira is dangerous as fuck on the ground. So I'd pick him there. I'd pick him pretty much... Charles is dangerous. Charles is dangerous for a lot of guys. Charles was an easier stylistic matchup for Ilya. I still think Ilya beats everyone in the division. I don't want people to get this wrong with me saying because Arman's a hard fight that, he beats Ilya. I'm not saying Arman beats Ilya. Like, at fucking all. Okay, I think Ilya would knock him out. The only person I think that beats Ilya at lightweight is Makhachev. I still will fucking die on that hill. Please beat JDM. Please, I beg. I want you to beat JDM so these fucking Ilya fanboys. Guru, Lucas Tracy, I don't know what Bedtime's saying. Whatever he says probably happened. I'm gonna fuck that guy as well. Fuck Bedtime too. I'm gonna fucking everybody should run. But I feel like I just hope Makhachev wins because they're all riding the Ilya Kool-Aid and they didn't see Bryce Mitchell have him on his back. They didn't see that. Actually, fuck it, I am actually. These guys they don't mention things like, oh well, he got his title shot beating Josh Emmett, but then they'll say Arman doesn't deserve. Now Arman probably, yeah, he actually fucking does actually. You look at the way the division is, Arman is the true number one contender. How someone tell me how Arman Tsarukyan is not the number one contender? As it stands right now, we don't have someone who's clear. We don't have someone who's absolutely guaranteed to be next. There's no one else. Okay? Arman Tsarukyan he weighed in as the fucking backup for fuck's sake. Okay? Give him his title shot. Okay? This is just the way it is. Okay? These guys don't fucking fight each other. At least Arman built his way up. He went through the Charles Oliveira to get his title shot. Poirier went through Josh Emmett. Who did fucking Gaethje go through to get the second title shot? Michael Chandler. Now, fair enough, he beat Tony Ferguson, who was the number one contender at the time, and beat him on short notice to get the Khabib one, but that was 5 years ago. 5 years. The last 5 years, what's his wins? Fiziev twice, Michael Chandler. Am I missing one? Poirier. So he's got 4 wins in the last 5 years, something like that. One was against a short notice Fiziev as well. Maybe I'm missing another fight. Maybe I am. I don't know, but still. The way the lightweight division is just pissing me off. It's just pissing me off. And this fight, it really fucking sucks that Oliveira, is going to be fighting Fiziev. It fucking sucks ass. But we're here now. And if I was to make an official prediction, first of all, I made a TikTok literally about 5 minutes ago saying that, you put Moicano in there. But then I thought, oh, fuck me, Mateus Gamrot will actually take this fight. And you offer Gaethje, you offer Arman, you see if Pimlet's fat, and then you go from there. Like, subscribe, and thanks.